I'm going to show you exactly what to do in the first 30 days as a new real estate agent so you can start making money as soon as possible. And these are some of the same strategies that I used to sell over 100 homes a year for 10 years straight. And it starts with avoiding the most common mistakes that real estate agents make in the first 30 days. Here's point number one. They focus on busy work instead of doing things that are going to make them money. Remember, it's going to take 60 to 90 days for you to get paid once you get a property under contract. So if the first 30 days you're not doing stuff that's going to get you a home under contract, how long would it take for you to get paid? Then I wrote this down. Anything you do, and that is starting from day one, that doesn't make you money is a distraction. I'm going to take you through somewhat of what I mean by this busy work. I wrote down point number 2, working on your website, creating a logo, branding, marketing materials. This is busy work. It's not going to make you money right away. You don't need any of that on day one. You actually need to focus on making money, and all of these things are going to cost you money. So do not get involved with that when you first start. Here's another one, point number 3. Busy work that won't make you money. In-office training. I would say 99% of the training that is offered inside real estate offices will not make you money. They're going to teach you the contract. They're going to teach you disclosures. Maybe they have a CRM that you need to learn to use. Is it important for you to understand the contract, a listing agreement, a buyer contract, everything, all the disclosures, all of the paperwork? Is it important for you to thoroughly understand all of that? Absolutely 100%. But you don't need to do that on the first month. You know why? Because you have no clients to write contracts for. You need clients. You need people that are interested in buying or selling. I'm biased towards sellers, but you need clients. Otherwise, what's the use of knowing how to fill out a contract? So what do you do with this? What is your approach? I wrote this down. Master the art of finding clients. I'm going to talk more about that. It's coming up, okay? And learn everything else as you go. That's how it's done. Having clients is your number one priority. And then point number 4, I wrote down, master your morning. And what I mean by mastering your morning is from the moment that you wake up in the morning until 12 p.m. When you open your eyes in the morning, that's it. That's when it starts, till 12 p.m. When you master your morning, everything else will fall into place. You could actually take the afternoons off if you do your job in the morning. What an amazing opportunity this is. Where else can you make hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars a year? Just by mastering your morning. Go get a 9-to-5 job and see how that works out and what you're going to get paid. Number 5, find an agent to co-list your first few properties with. How do you find an agent? Ask your broker. And this is important because a lot of real estate agents, they are afraid to talk to people about, let's call selling real estate, right? If you've seen any videos on my channel, this is what I teach. I teach agents how to find people who want to sell so they can set an appointment, they can take a listing, and they can get it sold. Being a listing agent, that is what I'm about. So, and a lot of agents are afraid to actually call anybody to talk about setting a listing appointment because they don't know what to do on that listing appointment. And that is why I wrote down point number 5. When you find an agent that you can co-list properties with, now you don't have to worry about it. Set an appointment. And this is not forever, it's just the first few appointments. Ask your broker to recommend 1 or 2 or 3 agents in your office that you can speak with that would be willing to co-list, that have taken listings, that have experience in how to handle a listing presentation. You can learn from them. You could split the commission 50-50 for your first few deals until you're ready to do it on your own. Don't let the fear or concern that you don't know what to do on a listing presentation stop you from calling people and setting appointments. Point number 6, stay away from all social media and the news. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever else is out there. Stay away from social media. It is a huge distraction. No, you don't need to start posting videos immediately. No, you don't need to do anything to promote your social media. Again, what you need is clients. That is your number one focus. And social media can be a rabbit hole. Once you get in there, you don't know how to get out. So stay away from it. Point number 7, do not show houses to any buyer without a pre-approval letter and a written commitment that they will buy a home from you. What a huge trap this is for new real estate agents. They feel like working with buyers is easier than taking listings. And they don't realize that in the beginning, they believe that if I show them enough houses, they're going to trust me, they're going to buy one. They don't require a pre-approval letter or a commitment they're going to buy from them. And a lot of agents learn the hard way that they end up spending a lot of time showing homes, and they end up either never buying or not anytime soon anyway, buying from somebody else, and they wasted all this time. Point number 8, preview 5 properties per day. And this is not a preview for a listing opportunity. No, this is for you to learn your market and the inventory. When you're brand new, you need to build your confidence. And knowing the neighborhoods, looking at a few properties every day, you start to get a sense of what's going on in your market, which is going to be incredibly powerful. And you'll be a lot more confident when you understand what's going on in the market. So, and I wrote down, your goal is to be a market expert. Slowly, it's not going to happen on day 1, but if you're previewing 5 properties a day, it's going to happen. Number 9, study your hot sheet every day. Go into your MLS, look at your hot sheet. How many properties were listed the day before? This is the main activity in your MLS in the previous day. So new listings, properties under contract, closed transactions, price reductions, number of expired listings every single day. This is part of what a market expert needs to know and understand. It's getting, again, just like point number 8, a sense of what's happening in your market, and you have to do it every single day. Number 10, buy a suit, something that looks really sharp, really professional, that you are gonna wear to your listing appointments. This is critical because when you feel good, when you're dressed professionally and your hair looks professional, your entire attire, if you're a woman, you can wear makeup, just the everything you can do so you feel good. And the way you dress has a huge impact in how you feel. The more confidence you will have walking into those appointments. Do not go on listing appointments dressed casually. I don't care where you live. You could be in the middle of the desert or in South Florida like me, it's hot and humid outside. It doesn't matter. When you go on a listing appointment, you look and, again, act as a professional. Number 11, this is going to be a hard one. Cut off all negative people from your life. This is probably one of the toughest but most important things that you have to do. You have to protect your mind. You're here on YouTube, you're watching this video, you're looking at other videos, you want to learn, you want to do well, you want to be a professional, and there are plenty of people. You don't need to ask their opinion. They'll give it to you. And they'll say, oh, that's never going to work for you. Being a listing agent is so hard. Oh, prospecting, calling expired physicals, what Jackie talks about, that doesn't work. You know, there are plenty of people that will do that. And you set a goal and you want to make a certain amount of money and sell a certain amount of homes. There'll be agents in your office. You may even have some friends or relatives that are telling you it cannot be done. I don't know how you get rid of people that are really close to you, okay? Maybe you don't need to get rid of them completely, but you need to set a standard. You need to let people know you're not interested in whatever negative beliefs they have about what you're doing. So ask them straight up, okay? You don't need to get a divorce and never talk to your family members again. Just request that they don't share that kind of stuff with you. That's it. And agents in the office that you see wasting time by the coffee machine all day long, stay away from them. Obviously, they're not making a lot of money, which is the goal that you have. Number 12, read a mindset book for 15 minutes every day. Start in this process of feeding motivational, inspirational ideas into your mind every single day. There are so many incredible mindset books. A classic one that you should start with is Think and Grow Rich. I talk about this book all the time. It is amazing. There's so much great information. It will motivate you. It will inspire you. It will educate you. And again, there's thousands of them out there. Start wherever you are. Think and Grow Rich is one option. That combined with cutting off negative people, it's going to go a long way for your success. And the last point I wrote down, number 13, don't be a secret agent. I was a secret agent when I started in real estate. I prospected, I made calls to people I didn't know every single day, but outside of that, I didn't tell anybody. I would never put a name tag on. I would never speak with strangers. So in essence, I was a secret agent. You, on the other hand, you are gonna wear a name tag. Get a nice name tag, have it on all the time. When you go to the grocery store, when you go to Starbucks, when you go to the dry cleaner and the hair salon or the barber shop or wherever else you go out to eat, in a restaurant, the waiter, the waitress, everyone that you come into contact with, start a conversation about real estate. And if you're wearing your name tag, that's very easy to do because people know, oh, you're in real estate? Yes, absolutely. And then you could share something about your market, or you could even ask, hey, are you looking to buy or sell? Is there anything that I can help you with? Share your business card. Everyone, everywhere. And trust me, you're going to build relationships. You can start adding people to your sphere of influence database, and you will get business in the process. Whether you are a new agent or an experienced agent who wants to focus on listings, one of the biggest challenges you have is handling seller objections. That's why I put together this video for you where I will take you through exactly how to overcome their objections so you can start making money fast. And if you're struggling with the right words to say, make sure you download my free script book. The link is in the description of this video.